Hello, welcome to Animal Art Corner. You know what? Today I was so anxious. I was stressing myself out of getting my story done that I decided to have art therapy on Tuesday. Even though it's on Friday, we're going to still have it on Friday. All right, here we go. Today, I think I will actually do the other side of this vase. All right. So, we're going to stick this in. And then draw in this. Yeah, I suppose I can actually draw it on with what's in the back, but let's face it, I'm just too chicken. All right, let's do it. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't see. I need my glasses. Let me go get them. All right, here we go. And then I can actually go ahead and do it without my glasses. So let's do it. Now, when you draw it again, please don't make it look like the duplicate, because this is a copy. Anything you trace out of a magazine is a copyrighted material. So be careful. So maybe I'll draw another. Oh, geez. Well, it doesn't have to really be the same. Oh, you know what? I didn't like the way the inside of the pumpkin looks. So let me try it again. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's set. It's okay. All right, what can you do? All righty. Whoa. Okay. Then we're going to draw the other pumpkin in. Now, this is a fall vase. Yep, it's time to relax, get creative, and really get creative. All righty. And there we go. Let's see if I can. Now, I like that one over there, but geez, I didn't really like this one. So let me see if I can get it off. No, can't. what can you do? So we'll just leave it like that. Okay. Yeah. So then we're going to draw the pumpkin in the middle, and then we're going to draw the candlestick again. Yes, that thing is a pumpkin. A small, tiny little pumpkin that you could find in a supermarket during fall seasons. Go. Alrighty. All right, now we're going to draw the flame. There it is. All right. Now we're going to draw in the fireplace. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're going to draw this in. Draw in the fireplace. It doesn't look the same way. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. I managed to get this one off, but I couldn't get the other side of it off. So let's do it again. All right. And now I'm going to draw oops. Draw in the line here. And the line here. Yeah. One fireplace is bigger than another. What can you do? It's off. Yeah, it's just all right. But you know what? What comes up must come down, huh? All right. Now we're gonna draw in the logs, this or the seppo logs. Of course, you can draw it in. Oh my gosh, I am just having such a good time doing this. All right. Okay, there we go. Oh, I had to put that down for a second. All right, now to draw in the flame. Okay. I just had to actually draw in the fireplace again. There. All right, now let's paint. Oh my goodness. I really had it. Yeah, today was just some day. You'll never believe this. I got one of my tasks done today. And you know, today's day is election day around the United States. Today, I ran into a candidate while going to vote. And you'll never believe this. This candidate really took the time to be out in the polls and listen to the constituents. I'm telling you, she was really listening to what I had to say. And, well, he or she really, I'm not going to mention any names though, because you know why. I actually told that person that Scientology goes into the schools and use the schools for a recruitment tactic. Although I did forgot about the front groups they had. I should have mentioned that. I just forgot. But I think she'll get it. I mean, he or she will get it if if they actually call. That's right. I gave that person the phone number to the SPTV Foundation and the MJR Aftermath Foundation. And it looks like they will talk to them. Yes, the person that's running for mayor here in this city and state, of course, several are running. I'm just not going to say who I talked to, because guess what? We cannot let Scientology intercept that candidate. Of course, good news is that person will actually talk to the superintendents of schools. That's right. This may be Scientology's last shot at trying to get into schools in the state that I'm in. It is just so excited. Now, I can't wait to get this reaction from them. And I know you can't either. So, guess what? It's just unbelievable that that person took the time to listen. And then I passed the message on to Aaron. That's right. So guess what? He will be getting a call. That's right. Okay, now let's see. Oh, geez. I really need to put my... I can't believe it. But during the day, Oh, geez. Yeah, hold on for a second. Let me blow my nose. The last time you guys didn't hear me when I was talking during last week's art day. But so I have my mic and pod kit right here. So you can hear me. Sorry about that. Okay, now, let's see here. Let's start to paint this now. Oh, wait. First, I got to put in my colors. Okay. We're going to put in the orange. First, the ruby red. Yeah, I can't find the orange due to the fact that they didn't have the orange color when I went to Michael's. Now, if you want to buy various colors, you're going to have to go online to get it. They don't sell it in the shops. Although it's the one in certain states, but just not all of them. So check with your local Michael's store. If not, then you're going to have to go online. All right, here we go, everybody. Now we're going to put the yellow on top of the red. You know, red and yellow will make orange. Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Well, I just had a wild time today. I enjoyed talking to that candidate. Yeah. So keep your fingers crossed. Hope that she wins. If she wins, that'll accomplish everything. And guess what? If they didn't think of paying off the candidates, thank God they didn't, because this one was really listening. Will she hand it over to the superintendents of schools? I think so. Okay, let's mix up the color. All righty, running orange. All right, and guess what? I'm gonna put all my vases in the merch store for the holidays. So keep your eye out. And during Friday, I will be making holiday editions for Christmas. So and then the 4th of July, not the 4th of July, January for New Year's Eve. I will be making them for New Year's Eve too. So keep your eye out. Hopefully I'll get my merch store up, and I'll also will be selling my t-shirts. Okay, now, oh my goodness, I will be painting here we go. All right. I'm going to paint the fireplace first. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like I can't see without the glasses. It's partially dark where I'm sitting, so I'm going to have to use my glasses. Okay, here we go. And the paint that I'm holding right now says specifically it can paint glass, but is it? Well, it looks like it's working out good, and it did say I can use it on glass. Yep. All right. Yeah, I said let's see. I did say that I will be bringing you Alex's footage from the IAS event, but he really didn't film the entire time, so I had to skip it. I'm sorry, everybody, but guess what? Tom Cruise flew out on the helicopter. Yep. I never thought he was going to show his face in public right after the episode with Leah Remini. Yep, that's how you say your name. Everybody else said either Remini or Remedy. It's Remini. All right. Does she really get mad if someone says her wrong? You know what? I don't know, because I don't know her. Claire does, though. So ask her if you get in touch with her. And she looks like one amazing person. And Leah Remedy, her buddy, yeah. Claire and Leah Remini are friends. Yep. I think they might have known each other through the Sea Org. And, they only have a certain amount of Scientologists left. Aaron says it was 26,000. I guess it's around that number. Last time they said it was 25,000 members. I guess they might have gotten 5 more, but yeah, I don't think they're going to get no more than maybe 1. So we can hope for that. All right. And I'm going to paint this. Yeah, this is a little bit darker than the orange, yellow, red, green, blue color. All right, so now, yeah, I just had to come on tonight because I was stressing myself out of finishing my story. So I just said, you know what? I'll just wait till tomorrow to actually air my story. And this time I have an animal story, since I'm also an animal rights activist. So I'm going to bring you an animal story tomorrow. That's right. I will be coming on about, let me think here. Let's see. About maybe 4:00. If not, the latest would be about 7. So that's the latest I'll be on. But other than that, I think I will be on tomorrow at 4. All right. So All righty. So I'll definitely have these on my merch stores. And I'm not going to pull a bait and switch either. I'm going to try really hard to actually get it off the ground. So I'm going to do it. So at the same time, I will. Okay. So when I put these on, go directly to PayPal and place your order. Or you can use a credit card, whatever. I don't know. So, all right. But I will, and I'm working on these shirts right now. I got a couple of funny ones. I want to make, I'm going to make you guys bust the gut when I actually put them in my merch store. And one of those shirts are going to go directly to the SPTV Foundation and the Aftermath Foundation. So, okay. All right. And at the same time, I'm not in the position to give anything because I have really limited funds. So I had to draw up another T-shirt that profit will go right to me. Yeah, I'm just not in the position originally to actually give anything, but what can you do, right? So I am just going to keep on painting. Right. Okay, here we go. All righty, here we are. Now I'm gonna, all right, and make sure that you actually dump out your old water and fill it up with new water. Okay. And are these bottles, paints recyclable? Let's check it out. Oh boy. No. No, it doesn't look like it. Boy. Next time I'm just going to buy the one that just says recycle. If I can find it. Or I can just go ahead and recycle it anyway. Yeah, it's just, some companies just don't understand, huh? So that's just it. You know what? All right. Okay. Now, keep your fingers crossed for the mayor's race in the state that I'm in. Am I going to name the state that I'm in? No. No way. So we don't want Scientology to intercept them. So I'm not saying a word. So then, yeah, I told them almost everything. So guess what? I messaged Aaron hopefully he'll get it. And I will eventually get back to him as soon as, maybe if he or she wins, I will call that person. Actually, hopefully I'll send off the email and see if that person would okay. All right. Paint it in. Oh, I forgot to put the mirror on top. How do you like that? Let me do that really quick. All right, so I'll just take this out. Then draw in the mirror. I think I can just get it in. Oh, yeah, it's dark enough. All right, here we go. Maybe I should have drawn it red, but you know what? Things happen. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I'll just draw it on the outside. Okie doke. Ah. Oh boy. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Now, draw it in. Yeah, it seems to work to draw it in on the outside instead of looking like it shrunk. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so, all right. So now we are gonna paint in orange. These are the candidates that's in my city or state. Because yes, we do not want Scientology to intercept them. So they're gonna have to sink. So, and yeah, Scientology, as you heard, is going completely broke. And of course, David Miscavige doesn't want to use any of the money that he personally took to fund any of the orgs. Tell you. So that just did it. It's over. They just don't have the money to stay afloat. They're out of money. And the money he usually uses is for little Tommy. He uses it to build all his vehicle. He doesn't want to put it into any of the orgs or pay any of the bills of the orgs. And he definitely doesn't want to pay the slave labor, so forget that idea. So, yep. Got to bring that up to you. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Here we go. Next. And yeah, I'm going to finish this vase today. All right. And as you heard, or maybe didn't hear, that Tom Cruise was on the Jimmy Fallon show. Did I say his name right? And oh my gosh, Tom really flew into a hissy fit when he was kidding around with Scientology, saying, "Are you gonna get the thing out of the car or motorcycle, whatever?" He had a fit. Yeah. So that's the thing. Whenever you joke about Scientology, they don't treat it like it was a joke. They don't have a sense of humor. So I thought it was funny. Now, I don't think it was a deliberate attempt to offend anyone. I don't think so, but Tom just took it the wrong way. I thought it was hilarious what he said. But no, Tom just didn't take it that way. And of course, the producers and the networks that produces his show had a fit because Scientology is known to sue people into oblivion and destroy them. And they don't want the show destroyed. But you know what? And then later on, no audience, no guest. He sat there and explained why he was wrong. But you know what? In my opinion, I don't think he was. He was just kidding. And yes, he took it literally. But yeah, that's the thing. Scientology does not joke. They take everything bad. Yeah, I mean, there was a little criticism in there, but you know what? We all have our critics. Do we always like what they say? As I said before, in the past, back in May when I first started, before Scientology hacked me, yeah, I said things that were critical. So what? They deserve it. They deserve whatever they get. They're into child labor, abuse, slave labor, elderly abuse, child abuse. And yeah, it's just bad. If it looks bad, it is bad. I'm sorry, but Scientology is going to get exactly what they deserve, especially David Miscavige and Tom Cruise. But yeah, we all have our critics. Do we always say no? Of course not. But sometimes we learn from them. But I don't think David Miscavige or Tom Cruise want to take any criticism from anybody, especially if they're instructive. So, do I get instructive criticism? Yes. And yeah, I learn from it. But other times, do I like it? No, I don't. No. No one does. sometimes they do, because that's how we learn. But those guys, Tom, David Miscavige, don't want to learn anything, not from their mistakes. But what can you do? So, of course, Ron Miscavige left Scientology, and so did his granddaughter, Jenna Miscavige. Also, David Miscavige's niece. It is just awful the way he treated her during her childhood, which none of it she can get back. Never. But no, it's unbelievable what these people do. So, all right. Okay, let me go on to the next one. Yeah, I'm going to hurry up and get my merch store done. So, alrighty. I apologize. I guess you can watch it the next day. So I'm trying hard not to put so much stress on myself. Last time, 2 months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I really had to cut back on my streams because Fluffer Squirrel won't put me on the directory. So I can't do something, work hard on it, and not be on some kind of search engine or directory, because then nobody's going to know. But so far, I am doing okay with this. So whenever I'm not on, people look. And yeah. But I don't know how, but I think Scientology must have broke into my, let me see here, into my views. Or it could be other things too. But that's what they do. They take one view and then give it to themselves. All right. It's just awful, but do they suffer the consequences that they do? No, they don't. It's about time they do, and maybe it will happen. Eventually, it will happen, because they can't get away with it forever. Because guess what? Yesterday, we did not know about this, and the truth came out via internet. So that's the way it goes. All righty. Here we are. There we go. All right, there it is, right there. Yeah. All right, let's see what else is up. Now, let me see. Okay. Yeah, I liked yesterday's footage better, but maybe I should have bought it Well, yeah, it was just better. All the footages were better last year than it was this year. But Alex said he had quite the turnout during his protest. Maybe I will see if I can get it on. If not, then yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, got that orange in. Alrighty, there we are. There. Yeah, these years are just whipping right by. Yep. And all of a sudden, your kids are grown. Your nieces and nephews are all grown up, and you don't do any of the old stuff you used to do. Yeah. All right. Now you know I during December I will be decorating trees and doing vases during Christmas and put them in my merch store. I'm not going to pull any bait and switch. I am getting something set up. So, all righty, here we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, what am I going to do for Thanksgiving? You know what? As usual, I'm going to go to my brother's house. His lovely wife always cooks for everybody. So, but you know how parties was yesterday, going to other people's houses and having these big group of people have their holiday parties. Now it's no longer like that because since the coronavirus kicked in, then that's it. Everything was set back. So, all right, there's one. Yeah, this one can be just a little bit more better, but what can you do? All righty, here we go. All right. But when you make a mistake and you see it right away, erase it before it just dries out because it looks like it's going to dry out really quick. All right. Okay. Now, I haven't seen Nancy Drew much, but let's see. Let me see what I can do to get her back because, as you all know, Nancy Drew was arrested for bumping her boobs against what's his name? Quaden? Uh, what was his name again? Oh, geez. Uh, oh, geez, I forgot his name. Yeah. I'm like, that is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Now, it's an insult. Now, come on. So, oh, geez. Huh. Better get this off before it sets. So, dropped the brush on me, so we're going to take it off before it sets, and I won't be able to wash it off. There we go. Yeah, I mean, when that happened, I felt so embarrassed for her. It's an insult towards us women. Yes, it's happened to her, and at the same time, where as women, yeah, we should be embarrassed by something like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when things like that happen to you in public and someone does something or says something, then we should be up in arms. Okay. All right. There we go. All righty. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to find a way to take a picture of this and send it to my merch store. I am going to try to actually try and take a picture of it with my cell phone and then just send it to my this thing right here, Chromebook. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. Yep, that's right. It's party season. So, not only I'm going to have my vases, I am going to make t-shirts and put it all on the internet. Okay. When is it going to happen? Oh, geez. Today is the 4th. Tomorrow's going to be the 5th. Possibly in the middle or maybe next week sometimes. All righty. But guess what? I am actually not going to order the shirts yet until you guys actually order a shirt or one of my vases. Yeah, so okay, because I have limited funds. I'm not kidding. Why I like my situation, but guess what? I adjusted to it for years. So sometimes that's just the way it goes. Yeah, I haven't given in on Friday. I didn't give out any candy. I haven't given out candy in years. I was about, let's see, I think about 26 the last time I actually handed out candy. Yeah, so I am on the main street. So I think that's, and plus there are college students right beside me. I think the kids and their parents are actually intimidated by them, but you know what? I don't know. So all right. So we're going to put the stem on top. All righty. Now I got the red. and the green and the white. So it'll make excellent Christmas colors. I'm going to run off, get my, oh, darn it. So I'm going to have to put green on top of it. How do you like that? So, or I can put it right here. It doesn't make a difference. All right. There we go. All right. Start painting. Okay. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope the candidate I talked to won. So, yes, I sent out that message to Aaron. Am I going to mention, did I mention that candidate's name on my email? No, I didn't. So that's accomplished because we do not want anyone intercepting that candidate. No way. All right. Am I driving you crazy? Possibly. Sorry if I did, but I'm just too excited. Okay. All righty. All right. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to go over here, paint this in right here at the green. This is just so relaxing. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. I'm going to go back here, paint in the green again. Yes, this paint just dries, I guess slowly but surely, but at the same time, you can peel these paints off. That's the best part. Do I actually want to throw it away? Well, no, but let's see if I can find something to do with it. Then I'll throw it away if that's possible. There. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, now we're going to paint in. All right. All right. Now, if you want to order your stuff, go ahead and do so. I'm going to have to wait until you guys order something because I have very limited funds. But I am going to get started, most definite. So, here we go. I have one. Well, maybe I better wait until you guys see it. So, and I will connect the picture to the internet. So, okay. Okay. I think I'll probably stay on till possibly about 10 now, maybe till 11. And then call it a night, wrap it up. Oh boy. I'm telling you. Okay, let me just do this. All right. There. Okay. Now I'm going to paint on the yellow, the flame. Yeah, I couldn't find any non-toxic ones like these, so had to make do. All right, there we go. I'm going to turn it on this side, then paint this. Oh boy. Today has been some day. Yeah. Tonight, I am painting for you guys. All right. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Oh, cute. Now I am going to paint the orange color candle. Or maybe I could have made it white like the picture, but no, it's okay. We don't want to make it the same thing anyhow. Alrighty. Okay. Now we're going to do the candle orange. Alrighty, there we go. I'm going to do this in there. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to go over here on this other side and then paint that. Okay. All right. Okay, you all know this year Suzanne Summers passed away about a couple of weeks ago, or wait, maybe a month or two ago. She's somewhere in her 70s. I just can't remember how old. Okay, and you all know Ozzy Osbourne died this year. And let's see, Brad Pitt passed away. So did Depp. And so did Doherty. Yeah, they were so young beyond their years. Of course, Dorothy died of cancer. And then Pitt died from a heart attack. I think he did. Had to be a heart attack. He didn't do drugs, so. Okay. And what else is going on? Yeah. Is Tom Cruise the last movie star? Yes, it looks like it. There's nobody going to be like him ever again. He was a brilliant actor, is a brilliant actor, despite his connection to Scientology, the evil cult. So, okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, those guys were legends. All right. Yep. John Poe advised me one day while I was on his show that they're not going to say what's going to be next because we do not want Scientology to go ahead of the next person. So I'm definitely not going to say anything. So because we want something to get done to bring these guys into justice, especially David Miscavige. Yeah. It's just such a tragedy that people end up like that and hurting other people the way they're hurting them. Alrighty. All right. Okay. Yeah. I actually forgot it was election day at first, but guess what? I went and vote, and that's when I ran into the candidate. I bet you David Miscavige is thinking, oh my God, what candidate did she talk to so we could get ahead of her? Yeah. All right. Alrighty. I'm going to turn this. And we're going to paint the pumpkins again. Alrighty. Now, what are we going to do for Thanksgiving? All right. And I have the countdown to Thanksgiving side dishes. I'm going to be making side dishes and desserts for the holiday. And I will actually, let me see, I will actually make apple pie the day before Thanksgiving. And guess what? I am going to include you in the bacon projects. That's right. And I am also going to make Armenian cookies that's made from butter. It's going to taste a lot like a pie crust. It's going to taste a lot like a pie crust because that's what it tastes like. And then I don't know if I'm going to make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I'm going to be making Armenian shortbread cookies as well. And I'm also going to make baklava. So I'm going to Alrighty, there we go. All right. But what side dish am I going to make this week? Let's see. I will be making applesauce. You know that. I made cranberry sauce. And all I did was just put sugar, the cranberry, and the water. So it's sitting in my refrigerator right now. Am I going to eat it? Yeah, possibly this weekend. Am I going to make more cranberry sauce? Yeah, I'm just going to grab out a couple of bags and make them. That's the way the cookie crumbles with me. But let's see. I will be making countdown. Let's see. Possibly this weekend I'll be baking. Let me see, pumpkin pie. And I'm definitely going to make baklava for Thanksgiving. So, green grass, I'm going to make the baklava for you. So, follow along the recipe. Of course, you know, Nora Ames. I think she's familiar with that dessert. She's Greek. She's half Greek. Her father's Greek. So she will be familiar with that. Of course, something happened and she can't go on air. But guess what? She can go on other people's channels, so she's trying to see if she can hop onto somebody's channel. I'm going to see if I can get her to hop on mine. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. So let me start ordering the t-shirts. Yep. I'm going to start with the planning process. Then once you guys put in your orders, I'll start sending them. So I'm going to set up my merch store as frequent. All right. And I will actually have Christmas shirts. Only they're going to be long sleeves because guess what? Nobody wants to be stuck in the cold weather. So, all right. Let's see here. All righty. All right. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry about the dead air again. And let's see. All right. There we go. Now, I definitely have to. Let's see. What makes brown? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If not, you know what? I'm just going to leave the logs alone. And yeah, I should. Oh boy. All righty. All right. What else could I do? Well, how do you like that one? Chimney's bigger than the other one. It's so funny. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can find the silver. Is this it? No, that's not it. Yeah, isn't that a hoot? No, not that either. Alrighty. Okay. All right, let's see. Maybe this one. No. Let's see. Maybe this one. Let's see here. Guess I'm not going to have any silver. Oh, no, that one's brown. Let's see here. Oh, all of this silver straw dried up here. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So, and do I enjoy being a content creator? Yes, I do. Oh boy. Can't find. Oh, wait. Now I can use these colors. What am I thinking? All right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Here's one. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Then we're going to mix this up. Then put it on the mirror again. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Now, Tonight, after I'm done with you guys, I am gonna do my dishes. I don't have too much, so yay! Okay. And what else is going on? Let's see here. That's too bad. I mean, usually when things are painted on a vase, like this one, glass ones, they usually use a machine. Isn't that a hoot? Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Yep, it's this one. Alrighty. What else is shaking down? Okay. All right, let's see. Now, okay. Oh, I can't think of anything. Let me think here. All right. Yeah. I mean, today, the candidate that I saw really took the time to listen to 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 all him or hers constituents. It was unbelievable. There. I'm going to go on the other side. Paint this on. Oh boy, this is just so much fun. All right. Okay. And Buffer Squirrel, I think she might be an artist because I saw the type of studio she was in. So she might be an artist herself and does paintings too, I think. And Serge DeMar, he is something. He's also an artist. Ooh. At the same time, guess what? I will actually make a holiday cake too. And I will decorate it and show you how to decorate a cake. All right. So, of course, my sister-in-law is going to turn around and say, no, no, Nisa, don't bake, don't cook, don't do this. Nope, I'm going to do it. I don't care what it takes. I love to bake, and there's nothing she can do to stop me from doing it. So, all right, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Piece of cake. All right, now we're going to turn this around and I'm going to do the mirror again. Of course, I'm going to have to. Let's see. Here we go. Alrighty. There. Okay. I will finish this. And I'm going to go. Now, possibly this Thursday, I'm going to go out, come back, and I'll bring back a magazine, a vase, a glass vase like this. And guess what? I will paint it the holiday colors and put it on the internet. Okay, so let's see here. All right. Okay. It's an hour and 34 minutes. Whoa, this is great. I'm telling you. Alrighty. As you know, over the weekend, I completed another task for the SPTV Foundation. All right. So hopefully they'll get a percentage off their food or their car. I'm not going to say what company. All right, now I'm going to turn this around. Paint that. I think it looks like Serge DeMar might be a talented kid. Not only he paints, he sings. He sang backup for Laura FN. Of course, you know she was a former Scientologist, and she is now an artist who expresses herself very well. She sings about her days in Scientology, which is pretty exciting the way she puts it in. I like Love. It's such a fun song. Is she going to write any more materials? I don't know. All right. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. There. Okay. All right. I'm going to grab up my cedar wood. All right. Paint. Alrighty. There. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, right. I have to do the tips of those. So this is sandalwood. So I'm going to put the sandalwood in. All right. All right. Now, let's see here. I don't have a brown color. I'm trying to figure out what to. Oh, jeez. I'm an SP, you're an SP. Why don't you like to be an SP too? Oh, come on. That one's dry. Let's see if this one's dry. Oh, okay. My luck. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, with my luck, I found the brown color. All right. All right, let me grab this one instead. All righty. Here it is. Okay. All righty. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn this glass around and then do it to the other side. Yeah, by the way, again, I'm sorry about the dead air. Alrighty. Oh boy, did it work. Okay. Yeah. Wow. There we go. Yep. Okay, let's see. What else is there to talk about? I can't think of anything. So let me see here. All right. All right, let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. All right, I guess that'll do for now. All right. The reason why I'm wearing these glasses tonight is because I really can't see in dark when I'm doing something. Yeah. I paint real fine in the day, but forget the night. So I also have about, I think, 125 paintings, and altogether, I think I have about maybe 150 creations, I think. So, my paintings, well, I'll try to give them up, even though I did, but I'm definitely giving up some of the vases. Yeah. I'm going to try really hard to give everything up because guess what? My house is really cluttered with things. So, all right. Okay. What is going to happen this week? Of course, I told you that we're going to be. Okay, I'll finish that another day. Turn this over. Let's see what else is going down. All righty. Okay. All right. Oh, geez, I'm running out of things to talk about. How do you like that? All right. So I'm going to buy more glass vases and then paint them. All righty. Nine. All right. Got 5 minutes. All right. I'm going to put the orange flame into the yellow flame. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to put this in there. All right. Of course. Let's see. Hopefully, everybody that was in the commissioner's meeting who got Jamie Mustard's book, Child X, is now going to take Scientology seriously so they can get charges on them. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right. righty. And what else is shaking? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of Serge DeMar's videos any. Let's see. Yeah, I saw Club Brain Frog's video the other day. It looks like her toe might be permanently damaged from that incident. So, poor woman. So, yeah. When that happened, it was horrible. Those guys just didn't care. They behaved so cocky. All right. They should have said, I'm sorry that happened, but no, they had to actually have a mouth on them. All right. There. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull this aside right here. Oh, here it is. Let's see. All right. Turn this around. Decided to have it on both sides. There we go. So I'm going to put this down here and start working on this. It was supposed to be a pond, but guess what? I decided to turn this into various types of colors. It is so amazing. I can tell you this right now. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the yellow right here. All right. There. Oh, here's one, right? No, there's, oh, here's one right here. All right there. And I'll put another one there. Oh boy, I just love this. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, I'll put blue right there. It looks something like a vase. Well, it looks like something like a lace, not vase, lace. It is just unbelievable. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse this off. I'm almost done with this one. It is. Alrighty. So I'll bring you the story. I'm going to bring you an animal rights story tomorrow. And let's see here. What else is there? Yeah, let me do the green now. Alrighty. Looks like I am almost done here. Ooh, here's one right here. Alrighty. righty. All right. All right. Okay, there we go. Another one there. Put a blue one there. Okay. All right. Got a couple of more minutes and then I'm cutting out. It's been about a couple of hours now. So they're going to put blue in somewhere. Okay, let's see. No, not that one. Here's one. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty. All right. Alrighty. Blue heart. Another one right here. Okay. I'll put another green one there. There. I'm going to put another green here. Alrighty. All right. Got another minute there. And then I'm going to cut out, guys, because it is getting late. So I'm going to put all my podcast back into my back room and then be through with it. Okay. All right, let's see here. Here's another one I'm going to do. Yeah, it's unbelievable how androids took over half our jobs. And yeah, it's unbelievable. And yeah, and they're also doing weird things with these droids, human-like droids. It's one is going to have them as lovers, and these human-like robots that were in shape of women looked, yeah, sexist. So I guess they might have made it for lonely guys or girls. All right. Okay, there. Alrighty, here we go. This around. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty. Okay. Looks like I'm going to cut out now, everybody. So it hasn't been 2 hours. Yes, it's been 2 hours. It is time to wrap it up. And you know the drill. You want to contribute to running this channel and contributing or donating money to my channel to keep my channel running, you can do so. I'm working on buy me a coffee right now. I'm just trying to figure out the link to it. And of course, I'm going to work on my merch store. So hit the like, press subscribe, and guess what? I will see you tomorrow. Okay.